In the last 6 months, my doctor have told her nurses, and she agreed today that she's done this. She told her nurses to tell me, cause I'm calling the cancer center every day, cause it's going down in my world. And she told me to see, and my regular doctor is right next door to the cancer center, so she would tell me to go and see my regular doctor. She said that whatever's going on with me and making me throw up and all that stuff, it has nothing to do with cancer. And that's because they cannot see the cancer. So, and the doctors were like, everybody's all up in the air. So, July the 1st or the 2nd, I had a upper GI where they put some kind of camera down your throat. And when they put it down my throat, they see cancer. So, when we see my oncologist the last time, uh, cannot see the cancer on the PET scan with contrast. They put contrast in me on the 20th, and I waited 45 minutes before they put me in the machine. And it should light up, all of the cancer, and none of it lit up, you know? And so today, when my oncologist walked in with me and my siblings in the room, the first thing she said is that I have a rare cancer. And then she explained why it's rare. She even called it a silent cancer. She says, yes, you definitely have a silent cancer. I don't know what that means. She explained the reason why she calls it rare, because it won't show up on the PET scan. That's just got them all baffled. You got cancer in 3 different places, but it won't show up on the PET scan. That's crazy. So, now these are the findings of the educated people that I deal with, the doctors. I take comfort in knowing that even if my doctor says something that she wants me to do that I don't agree with her, I take comfort in knowing, even when I get in my feelings, that maybe I don't like her, she's the messenger, but I take comfort in knowing that there's a committee that I know she meets with. And I know she's had to meet with the committee behind me a little bit more often than whatever. But yeah, she has to meet with the committee. They make the decision. She comes down and delivers it. And I have a tendency to hate the messenger. I keep meaning to apologize to her because she deserves an apology. And I realized that nobody's perfect. And we got off from a bad start because I think she lied to me. And my brother said today that she sat there in that room and lied today. Which confirms, But she's what I got. She's what I had for the 11 years. And I'm going to stick with her. But now that I've said what the people have to say, let me tell you something else. Ladies and gentlemen, I feel like $1 million. Ladies and gentlemen, God is doing this. Hey man, this is only God. God is doing this so that somebody can see. And I'm one of them somebodies. What he will do for you. You know what I'm saying? He says you delight yourself in him, he will give you desires. of your heart. But listen, it's much more than that to me. This is just a wonderful feeling. It's like I'm just happy to be invited to the party. You know, the reason they can't find the cancer, because ain't no cancer for them to find. You know what I'm saying? I know nobody believes it. I'm having a hard time with doggone self. But it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? You know, they got big machines. They done put the contrast in me. And they can't get no cancer to lighten up, guys. Is that God or is that God? You know what I'm saying? I think his name was Reverend Houston. He should say, y'all don't hear me. Y'all ain't hearing me. Y'all not hearing me. I'm telling you. When I shot myself and walked away from the military and I went to my dad's house, and I can't think of the preacher that he was following at that time, but my dad would be at tents at nighttime, and because I was at his house and I was in a wheelchair for a little while uh, after being shot. So Dad would be up there telling stories about how he drove all the way to New Jersey and bought a coffee mug, and you know, if you know me, you know the story. And oh God, I lost my train of thought again. I don't remember what I kept saying. I don't remember where I left off, guys. I couldn't get that point back in my head. I tried, but before I forget, I God was with me when I went to my appointment today. But I physically have my brother and sister with me, Roxanne and Steve, and you know, I feel so protected when I'm with them. Uh, yeah, I really do, and I thank God for them. Yes, you guys, the most awesome part of all this is, and this might have been what I was trying to say before. All these people know what they're talking about. That tell me all this cancer I have. And I know cancer because I've been dealing with it for quite a while. And I should be just sick, 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 sick. You guys, I don't know if I felt this good before I was diagnosed with cancer. I got something on the inside of me that is so freaking awesome. I got something on the inside of me that's so awesome. It's blowing me away. You know, guys, I wish I could explain. Yeah, I wish I could sing, because the appropriate song is Fill My Cup, Let It Overflow. It's like I'm full. I'm full of, I don't know what the Holy Ghost is, but it could be. I'm full of His Spirit. I'm full of His love. You know, it's going down. It's going down. And I want you guys to believe. Believe. I ain't got to sit here and tell you a lie. I got too many stories to tell you a lie. They're all true. You know, it's some good stuff. You ought to try Jesus. Oh, I'm telling you. You can't do nothing but win. Dude, you gonna win. You gonna win. to my kids and their peers, all those that call me Mama Dawn. You know, y'all know me. Everybody know me. They know Miss Dawn. She get down through there. She yada, she this, she that. Listen to Miss Dawn. I'm saying grasp a hold of God. My children, my grandkids, grasp a hold. Man, it's better than any mushroom. It's better than any doggone high sativa, indica, hyper. It's better than any of that. You know what I'm saying? It'll rock your world. You walk around here, you know what I'm saying, smiling. Yes, give it a chance. That's just what I think. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I've been fighting this a long time. I ain't even want no part of this God and none of this. I've been fighting this. But you know, I found myself humbling myself. I had to humble myself, you know? And it even felt good. There's nothing that has happened since the day that I gave it all to God. Now, I stopped taking chemo, I'm gonna guess 9 months ago. I agreed today, 2 weeks from now, uh, to start back at taking chemo. If my platelets will allow me to. They're dropping pretty rapidly, and gotta have them platelets. So, but did I tell you I was healed? You know what I'm saying? Ain't gonna be no chemo anyways. Ain't gonna be no reason for no chemo. Next thing you know, they gonna put that scope down my throat. Ha! Boy, they gonna be calling. Uh, I can't say her name too. They gonna be calling Kamalita, Kama. They be calling the vice president. You know what I'm saying? But I need my money up front. I'm gonna be the guinea pig, but you got to pay me and my kids right off the top with this rare madness you're talking about. Now I'm probably talking in circles. You guys, take care of each other.